And we are here, everyone. Welcome to Enean Diplomacy, episode 5, where I am once again your DM, and I always think that I'm ready for each session, but I never am.
We're ready.
And here are your players for today. Zen, you have a slight crackly coming through your mic.
Let me see about that.
Aizla, thank you for the 6 months. Yay! My own girlfriend. She subbed to me again. On Twitch as well as in real life.
Oh.
Okay, we'll go through the players here. Transqueenofsalt.
You always start with me.
Yes, because you're on the left.
I am not prepared. I am on the left. Hi, I'm Lily. I'm the Transqueenofsalt. You can follow me at twitch.tv/Transqueenofsalt. That is nothing much is going on. I'm just doing a New Year's stream. That's the only big thing going on. My birthday's already passed, so.
Okay. Nyx, thank you for the 4 months. And you should introduce yourself at the same time.
I'm RawrNyx. I stream sometimes. I try to be regular, but I'm very bad at it. I'm trying to do better next year.
Revenant already knows you.
I'm not trying to introduce myself to Revenant. I'm just introducing myself for the day. That was Cactar Martini. That would be my wife. Also, VTuber sometimes streams on my channel, twitch.tv/RawrNyx. And that's about all I have to say. Right now. She, her, by the way, and Cactar is Enean.
Okay, and we're on to Tim. Hi, Eddie.
Oh.
Hi, Cactar.
Hi, Cactar. Hi, Eddie. That's me, though. I'm TimdotKdot, or TK, if you prefer. I also stream at TimdotKdot on Twitch. I do the content. I've been playing through Halo lately. Look forward to the new year, where I'll be doing a Sekiro run, as demanded by my brother, as well as some Nier Automata. Beyond that, there's going to be a New Year's stream, probably some Jackbox, if you're interested.
Yay!
Hello, I am the Lore Master, Zenotia. You can find me on Twitch at loremaster_Zenotia, and on Twitter at Zenodotia, Zenodotia. I do lots of narrative stuff. I recently picked up Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Someone got it for my birthday, and doing that as well as Disco Elysium. So lots of very narrative and lore heavy games. And into the new year, I will be booting up the Spectrum project. And that will be a community effort. I would love to see, lots of people join and lots of people have fun.
I know there's a new person in here, but ignore them for now.
They, them. Quick, toss that one out.
Right. Yes.
Whoosh.
Zenotia is they, them.
Hello, motherfucker.
I was gonna say, Zenotia, you want to know the saddest thing about the Mass Effect Legendary Edition?
No.
It is playing Mass Effect 1 and remembering, man, Mass Effect 1 sucked.
Mass Effect 1 is hard to get through.
Fitting to throw hands.
It is a bit difficult to get through.
Gameplay-wise, it sucks.
Fitting to throw hands. I am adoring every moment.
I like the story.
Mass Effect, all of it.
I love the story of Mass Effect 1, but the gameplay of Mass Effect 1
It is not
kind of hard.
I will say that it did not age very gracefully.
Hey,
that's
especially comparing
the gameplay in Mass Effect 1 is such a way is that if you didn't like it at the time, you won't like it now.
I know, I loved it at the time, until I ran into the fact that, hey, guess what glitch they never fucking took out?
Oh,
The one where the Geth can infinitely overheat your guns.
you know,
But that's
You know-
why. That's why you go biotic. Specifically, charge biotic.
That's what I think I did. I was Vanguard or something.
Yeah.
Shield gun, reject gun, return to punch.
Also, if I'm not mistaken, Diatorgi or Delia subbed as well, but every time she subs, it doesn't pop up on the screen or in chat or anything, so she doesn't get credit for it. She's a 6-month sub as well. Thank you for subbing for 6 months and for being a sub for longer than that in real life. Anyway, onwards. Recap for what we've been doing. So you all finally shut up, Tim. Some strange giggling in the background. Finally, you all left Antigua. Finally making your way on with the main objective of going to Arborholm and trying to warn the people of Arborholm, and then by extension after that Port Brendan, of the impending doom, or what you think may be doom, you don't know. And also taking out the orc encampment along the way. And so far, your travel has been fairly quiet. You came across some hillbillies in a village, and then you came across another small village with a tavern, which you all stayed the night at and had a meal, and you got a free meal to go and check out an old woman a ways off the path named Griselda. And now that you got here, she asked you to take a look in her shed multiple times. Even while you were looking in her shed, she asked you to do it. And then what you found inside was this small paper dragon, which she called Dante once it flew over to her. And then you went inside to check some more, in which you found a large scarecrow type creature that asked you what its purpose was, and then one thing led to another, and it leapt at you and did quite a number on you in one single hit.
Did 2 damage.
Correct.
I mean, 2 damage is half of my HP.
Wow.
Touche.
For the record, Kiki, if I do start this encounter, Lunka now has Beast Speak, and the canon to why she doesn't acknowledge the cat was she's an asshole.
Okay.
She just heard the cat all along. She just didn't say anything.
Okay.
Right.
I like the headcanon. And this is where we left off right here. The scarecrow leaping at you all and slashing you up pretty good. And then him turning around to face you. You all rolled initiative. I'm just going to say it goes last because I forgot to roll initiative, but whatever. That's fine. But meanwhile,
Ooh.
doodle-doo-doo-doo, I can't find the map there. Ooh. You two should rearrange yourselves in a way that actually befits what you would normally be walking along the path.
Cat just gone. Shasha's off doing something.
Can you control Shasha?
Can
Let
anyone?
me double check. See if I can control Shasha. So there's me. I can move me, and I can move my cat.
Okay, good. All right. So I would like for both of you to roll perception for me.
Perception. Me. Alright. So that's just a regular
I took
test.
perceptive.
Okay,
You prefer slash rolls.
I do, because then it rolls the
Then it rolls on the.
it rolls on the board, but it's fine.
There you go. We can pretend that those dice have the numbers of my first roll.
Okay, so you all actually notice. I need to go here and pop him into existence. What? You all notice off to the side. You hear the sound of a horse off to your right as you are walking, because you are walking in this general direction. And you see off to the side, I have a descriptor that I should probably read off and not go from memory. It probably would have been good to have my... there we go. You see a man clad in deep black armor atop an equally black horse. The horse is also armored, and it is like pitch black, like black as night, armor and horse and everything. And he has a lance in his hand, in his right hand, and then a shield on his left. And the horse rears up and it charges at you.
Oh.
And it goes.
I'd like to call a friend.
How did we do the line again? Is it Q?
Yep, you press and hold your icon, and then press Q.
Okay. Wait. Hold on.
You have to be able to move the token.
Like that? No? Aha! Okay, you have to drag it. Okay.
You have
Alright.
to hit Q and then drag it.
Alright. So it's going to go like this. It's doing a lance charge. And so Shasha and Ash will be in the line of the lance, while Salima, you are in the line of the horse, and two different things will happen depending on what line you're in.
Alright, raid mechanics, let's go.
So, So he's going to roll at disadvantage against Shasha and Ash. It's gonna miss Sasha. And misses Ash as well.
Can I do opportunist?
Yes, you may.
That's disadvantage, right?
Mm-hmm. No, you will hit. You will, as he... well, hold on. We'll describe everything all at once. Give me just a moment. Okay, and Salima, due to being in the way of the horse, you are... It's an automatic hit. You take 1 damage and you are knocked prone. So as he comes barreling through, he, tries to hit both the cat and Ash with his lance, but he misses slightly over your heads. And Ash, describe how you would have maybe dodged and attacked back.
As I duck, I raise my dagger up and jam it into his arm.
So you get like a slash on his arm as he rides by, and whoa. Oh, it's a host. Okay, it's like that's a noise that I don't hear often. And then Salima, as the horse comes by, you try to jump out of the way a bit, but it just kind of bumps you, and you you fall over to the side, taking 1 damage. And then, just as quickly as he appeared, he disappears.
What the fuck was that shit?
Ash, roll 3d6 knowledge check for me. Okay, you know exactly what's going on, pretty much. This is an urban legend, basically, to you. Oh, hold on. I got like 15 million different redeems. I'm drinking a Red Bull for that, by the way.
Listen here, you little gremlin.
Posture is checked. I actually have okay posture while I do things.
Good.
And there's a squeak. Okay. So you know this as the legend of the Dark Rider. You don't know a whole lot about like the Dark Rider's origins. However, you know that the Dark Rider is something that appears to people that sometimes that are leaving Antigua, and the Dark Rider will basically follow them until they either leave the Antiguan plains or he kills them.
It's just a fucking SCP.
Oh shit, that thing's fucking real.
What
I'm gonna-
was that? Salima looks around, keeping vigil, wondering where it went.
That bastard's the fucking Dark Rider. I'm gonna hold out my hand out and try to help Salima up.
Salima takes the hand. Their considerable weight throwing her off center for a moment.
Jeez, you're heavy.
Yes, I am. Salima stands to full height, somewhere near 7 feet. Very large.
Okay, I think that was a real serial killer.
You may be right.
Like the real deal. I take back all I said.
So that bastard's going to be stalking us until we get off these planes, if the stories are true.
Can we appease it?
Yeah, by dying.
I see.
And I don't know about you, but I don't want to do that shit.
Yeah, me neither.
I concur.
You know, if
Nothing
that
to
thing's
do but
chasing
to
us,
continue.
I'm kind of worried about our friends now. If that thing's chasing us, it might go after them next.
Shoop. Back over to the other side of things.
Meanwhile, on the ranch.
Mm-hmm. Okay, initiative was taken. The fight has begun. Runka.
Oh fuck!
It starts with scan, skev, scan.
Oh, it didn't move you automatically. Sken, yes.
Yeah. Right.
Sken, can we make your last name Skev?
Sure.
Luca's just gonna tell Skin to run.
I have other plans. I have a lit lantern. If you remember from the start of combat, I approached him with a lit lantern.
Oh god, you guys.
I still have a lit lantern. I'm gonna burn down this whole. No, I'm not. I did actually debate this before we started the session of like the logistics of burning down this old woman's house.
This is just a shed.
Oh, it's just a shed. Cool. I burn it down. I smashed the lantern on the ground.
Not on the.
Okay, yeah. No, I'll make a throw at the.
Yeah, at least try to hit it.
Would we
Yeah.
like to move closer to the door before we set the place on fire and block our only way out?
Okay, good point. I have 30 feet of movement, so I can do that. So I'm gonna boop. And then throw the lantern at the scarecrow.
Okay, just to make sure, none of you all are listening to the stream, right?
I am not currently.
You don't
No.
have the volume on.
No, I haven't muted.
I have
Okay,
it
I'm gonna
muted.
mute myself for a second. Just a moment. There's one single turn, and they have completely thrown off
A little
everything.
concerned, mild
God, you're
concerned.
gonna
Mildly
get
concerned.
killed.
One turn. Okay, sorry.
I can't
just had to
believe
say
out
that.
of all the things to kill me.
Okay, we're
that's
good.
fucking Scan.
We're good.
Okay, no, what happened?
No, we're good. Go. We're good. Do what you're gonna
That's
do.
even more concerning. I've been
You
a
sure?
dungeon master for too long.
Now,
Normally, this is where the DM goes, are you sure you want to do this?
No, I don't do that. I let you all do your things, and you can eat the
it's-
shit you take.
it is funnier if it's just like roll for it and then you let it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess okay. I do throw it. Whether or not it breaks, that is your decision to make. But I do throw the lit lantern at the scarecrow.
Okay. We're going to roll. That is technically an improvised weapon. So, I guess roll your 2d6.
Well,
You almost. No, you can't crit. Ha! That's one thing that you cannot do.
oh yeah.
You have to have mastered. Anyway, so yeah, you hit it. The lantern breaks open on the scarecrow itself and does set it alight. But it still only takes 1 damage at the moment. At the moment,
I know.
it will take burning damage as time goes on. But it has not spread beyond the scarecrow itself at the moment. Are you going to do anything else? Because you have moved and you have taken 1 improvised weapon action. You have 1 more improvised weapon action, but that's all you have.
I'm gonna throw my water skin.
You could also just run.
Does your water skin have water in it?
It does. I'm actually not gonna throw it. I think my plan with it was this is so dumb and high concept. But if I wet the wood, it won't burn, right? So if I like
Well, that
Spend
depends, but
But if I spend my action like kind of leaving a trail of water, it'll like make the floor in the immediate area around me less flammable, probably, right?
theoretically,
I think Sken is just gonna do that.
just gonna dump the water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which hilariously to Runka, all she knows is that I threw my lantern and then she just hears water pouring on the ground.
Liquid. Liquid.
Just liquid.
Runka
But
thinks
also,
you're
like-
scared.
Your gasoline.
Runka thinks you're
No,
scared.
Yeah, Runka could just assume I pissed myself.
Here, we'll put a circle
Is going to assume you did.
of blue. Right here. Something like that.
I'm safe in here.
You have like a salt ring of salt.
It's the anti-bear circle.
Thank you.
The sea bear circle?
Yeah.
It's the sea bear circle.
That's not a circle, that's an oval.
Okay.
Yeah,
A lot of
Skin-
stairs.
Okay. Rumka.
T-Dot probably wouldn't be interested in anti-bear circle.
Okay, Rumka.
In booking it.
Before your turn starts here, I'm just gonna say that your primary form of attack is kicking.
Yeah.
Your opponent is on fire. Good luck.
Lucas just running.
Okay.
Runka heard the sound of glass breaking and flames catching and went, no.
If you're just running, you can do 2. Okay, there you go. Yeah.
I was counting on my space. Lunka just runs. Can I not grab Skin and move with him?
Grabbing him would be an action.
That would be an action.
Good luck, Skin.
Hey, I'm close to the door. And I fleet of foot.
Lunka would move. Like, for once, frantically, like, tap around for, like, something to barricade the door and start working on that, leaving it open for Skin to go through. But if that thing gets close enough, she might just close him in.
She's gonna lock me in here with it!
She's getting ready to. You better move.
Okay, so it turns to the Scarecrow's turn. And I'm on the wrong page of notes again. I'm not good at notes.
It's hard. That's why I don't take any.
Okay, so the Scarecrow brings its scythes into itself and like hugs itself basically, and then like just in a moment, reaches them back out wide, spreading its arms, and then emanating from the chest of the Scarecrow is just darkness, and everything around you all turns to what looks like to be pitch black nighttime. The Scarecrow is no longer on fire. There is no more light inside the shed. The sun is blotted out outside the shed. It is indistinguishable from nighttime now.
Man, this would be terrifying if we could see.
You will, well, Bronca doesn't have to worry about it. However, Skin, you will now be suffering disadvantage from fighting in the dark.
Fair.
And the Scarecrow is no longer on fire, by the way. And there are the candles and there are all put out and everything.
Right.
Okay, it is your turn.
Real quick, I'm just going to go ahead and remove the lantern from my inventory. There we go. I can fucking book it. We're gone. Maybe, okay. I don't want to sound like the teacher who, or the student who says, like, don't we have a test today? But with me putting water on the floor, am I going to have a risk of slipping?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah. It's like dry wood, so it's...
Tim,
Yeah, fair.
first rule of tabletop: if the DM doesn't catch it, don't tell them.
If the ability that the thing just used like made it cold, maybe, but
Okay,
it
fair.
didn't. It just made it dark.
Tim, you tell
Is it
them-
dark outside too?
Yes, it
Okay.
is. It is. It basically turned it to night, but like darker night than usual.
With me running out, I pass Runka and I just say like, okay, fuck, barricade the door, I guess.
Yes,
that's my
Revenant, a moonless night.
Actually, okay, it's just the one action to run out. I guess I can spend my other action helping with the barricade here.
Okay.
Because like, Lily mentioned, or Runka mentioned, she was starting to like prepare for barricading.
Yeah, just to block the door and give us time to book it. Fuck the old lady. We don't have to be heroes.
I guess not. We don't. It's us two specifically. But yes.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say that your action is spent just straight up closing the door.
Okay, fair.
Like,
Yeah, door closed.
like normally closing the door.
Yep.
And then Runka,
Avunka would barricade it and then book it.
with what?
Scan.
Can she?
Just put me sideways
Does
in the
the
door jam.
Does the shed not have a lock?
A lock for a lock on the outside.
Yeah, you know, to keep stuff in.
It had a lock on the inside.
Am I the only one that has a lock on the outside of their shed?
Well, from what you could tell, it was less of a like shed for farming and more of a shed for doing stuff inside of.
Well, can she use her?
I mean, there is a lock on the outside, but it would require a key.
Can she use her tap and stick to jam it long enough for them to get out of there?
I'm out.
I mean, like away from the building. I don't think that thing's gonna stop chasing us unless we're pretty far away.
It is a like the door opens to the inside. Like it opens to in, so jamming your stick in front of it won't really do anything.
Because it opens inwards. Okay, I get
Correct.
it. Actually, no, it will. If she jams it in the handle, it won't be able to open.
Yeah, like through the hat.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, because if it hold on, is it if it's a single or because if it pushes in, if she jams it in the handles, when they try to open it inwards, it's gonna get stuck.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah,
That works.
she's gonna jam it and then run.
Okay, that works.
And that is my turn.
Okay. And the Scarecrow is not going to give a shit about anything that you all just did, and is going to do another leap exactly like it just did and break through the door.
Shit's given 0.
Skin.
Now Skin does this.
It is.
That's a free action.
Yeah, it is. Pissing yourself is a free action.
I did this. It's a dumb joke that I did in my D&D group back in the day. Piss is a cantrip.
This is a cantrip.
Actually, Skin, roll 3d6 for me.
Oh god.
You take 1 damage from the door breaking open and smack. Actually, no. Roll 1d6 because you have the evasion. You have goblin evasion. No. You take 1 more damage from the door breaking open and you getting hit by some debris.
Wait, so like I take 2 points of damage then?
Huh?
You said I take 1 more point of damage?
No. You just take 1.
Okay.
So you have now taken 3 points in this encounter.
Yes.
Out of 4.
Can we trade Skin for Ash? I mean, yeah.
So is it my turn?
Yes, it is your turn, Skin.
Just run.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to think of my options here. Burning it did nothing. Now it's permanent night. I'm gonna run, but I'm gonna run in a specific direction. I'm gonna run.
I would hope that you'd run in a specific direction.
Back in the house. No, I'm gonna run towards the old lady. I can run twice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that gets me within earshot.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna scream at her, like, "What is the deal with the Scarecrow?
Are you here to help me with my shed?
We are currently helping you with your shed. What is the deal with the Scarecrow?"
We are not. We are leaving.
Runka, your turn.
She has a magic paper dragon. Maybe this is something she can help us with.
If you wish to die, you can. Wunka's out of here. And Wunka's gonna keep running. He's gonna move twice and run away.
Yeah, sorry Ash isn't here. Caxar.
Skin died. How did he die? He didn't listen to me. What a surprise.
Okay, it goes back over to the Scarecrow, and the Scarecrow rears back its back looks like it breaks, and it rears back, and then it's like it just lets out a unholy scream, and it is so loud and so heavy that it just pierces your ears. Both of you make a mental saving throw. It's going to be 2d6 for both of you. Okay, neither of you are feared, but Skin, it knocks you unconscious as you take 1 more point of damage. Runka, you also take 1 point of damage.
Who can say where the world goes when the day comes? Only
Fucking
scan.
hell.
I can't believe you let me die.
I can't believe you didn't listen to me.
I was running.
Okay.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, at the path.
okay, you all ignore the fact that this is the same map and same path, please.
Yes.
You all can rearrange yourself in any way, shape, or form. I don't mind.
I was moving back to go find the rest of the party because I'm worried about the Dark Rider.
Okay, so you're going back towards Griselda's house?
Yes.
Are you okay with this, Salima?
So I'm just like heading down the road, right? I'll just fucking.
That's helpful.
How far out are we?
From the rest of the party?
Yeah, how far out are we from the rest
So
of the party?
they had to travel about like a 2-hour walk to Griselda's house, which is like not parallel but at an angle from the path.
Mm-hmm.
So you all would have to walk more, and like you all don't exactly know where it is because there's not a path from where you are, so you would have to walk back to the village and then to Griselda's house.
Cool.
Why did we go to Griselda's house in the first place?
A guy asked, the innkeeper asked you
Free food.
to to check on her in exchange for free food, because she's just an old woman who he just likes to send people out there to check on her every now and then.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
Are you wanting, Ash, knowing that now, are you still wanting to go all the way back?
No.
Oh.
Or maybe.
Just likes
Will
to
it
send
help you
idiots
to
their
know that
death.
will it help you to know metagaming here? If you leave, Salim is probably going to set up camp here so that you guys can catch up later.
No.
I will say this, just to help you with the whole metagaming thing, don't split up.
No, yeah, obviously
Yeah, I don't know
not.
why you did in
Don't
the first
split
place.
up.
Yeah.
You split up, one of you is gonna die.
To be fair, I didn't think this would turn into fight.
Oh, okay, no, the splitting the party in half, that's not a bad idea. You just got unlucky with what your opponent is. But like splitting up and having each knowing what the two of these characters know right now, splitting up is a terrible idea.
Yeah. Considering I mean, honestly, both of our groups have met some damage.
Okay, so is this your party's formation?
Logic sounds no. I think I believe we should push forward or set up camp somewhere safe.
Yeah, might be a good idea to establish camp first, at least. Fine. Well, let's move forward a little bit.
Roll perception, the both of you, please.
Hey, look.
Okay, so
Ooh.
that's an interesting roll. Both of you notice off to the path, you hear again the sound of the horse, and this time it is already charging at you. You don't get a moment to notice, as it is already bearing down upon you. And it charges through like this. Selima, you are actually safe from this one, as the lance is going directly for Ash and Shasha.
Oh.
That will hit Ash. And that will miss Shasha. Ash, as the horse charges down upon you, the lance catches you right in the chest and just it completely knocks the breath out of you. You take 3 damage.
Someone's really hot micing.
Yeah, that was loud.
That
Sorry,
sounded.
I apologize. I hit the mute button too many times and unmuted when I should have muted. Deepest
Yeah,
apologies.
only the breath. Yeah, you take 3 damage, Ash.
Ow!
And then the horse rears up. Roll initiative.
Well, it's been a fun little campaign.
A 3?
No. You all are rolling 2d6.
Let me actually roll the right roll.
This thing has the
Here we go.
trait vigilant, so it gets advantage on initiative rolls. Okay, so it would be the Dark Rider, and then Ash, and then Zenotia, in which the Dark Rider will turn around and charge again, back like this, aiming this time at Selima with his lance.
Uh-oh.
And misses.
Quite delightfully.
And poof, disappears once again.
It seems.
we need to go back.
But they rolled initiative.
It seems we are overpowered. We leave.
Yeah, this place won't be safe. We need to get back to town. Ow.
Yeah, I made them roll initiative so they wouldn't know it was going to disappear.
That was well done.
So what is your
I'm heading back to town.
We're gonna fuck off. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
You all are going back towards town?
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Oh yeah.
Okay. Meanwhile, back on the farm.
Is it my turn?
Skin, you are down. Runka, what is your plan here?
Scream. Fuck!
We seem to be on the receiving end of pick a god and pray.
Well, she's gonna spend 2 actions to move up the skin and end my turn.
Okay, and in this moment, he has to spend 2 actions to move towards you. Skin, roll a death save.
Right, sorry. So what do I roll for a death save?
2d6.
Hey!
You death saved. You are unconscious.
I'm not dead.
We're
Okay,
sleeping.
Runka.
Munka's gonna take an action to pick him up and book it.
Okay, I need you to roll me a strength check, even though he's small. It's not gonna be that hard. just roll 3d6.
Just a little guy.
Just a lad.
He is dead weight right now for some reason. Try again. Or run.
She's gonna try again. Wow.
He's heavy for some reason. It's possibly fear. It is possibly fear.
Oh, I can't believe I died for this.
So
you could have ran.
it turns over to the scarecrow's turn, and he pulls out. He lifts up his scythes to his side and turns one in the opposite direction and begins to spin it around his body. And so it looks like he's about to just like helicopter slice through you. But just as that starts to happen and he starts to take a step forward, a lightning bolt comes from this direction and it hits the scarecrow directly in the chest, and the scarecrow falls limp.
Ugh.
Bunka is just gonna look. Well, okay. No, she would probably. Does lightning give off heat? I've never been struck by lightning, and nor do I want to, so I don't know.
I would believe so.
Lots and
Yeah,
lots and
it
lots and
does.
lots of heat.
Yes.
Fuck tons even.
So she's gonna look confused and towards the direction where she felt the heat come from, and just stare for a moment. Are we still in turn order?
No. The
Does any light come back with the scarecrow being motionless?
no, the scarecrow being is on the ground, and I mean it is twitching, but that's it. And you know that the old woman is now standing on top of the tree trunk, and you can definitely tell, you can feel from like the static in the air that she was the source of the electricity. She steps down off the stump and comes over towards you. And she says, I am terribly sorry for my mind. It leaves me sometimes. She bends down to Skin and sets a hand on his chest, and then puts her other
Vaporizes
hand
him.
puts her other hand on your leg, Runka, and mumbles something, and both of you feel the life coming back into you. Skin, you wake up and see this, and you are both back to complete full health.
Cool.
I'm terribly sorry for Harold's behavior.
It's all right. Thank you for helping. we were sent. Did we get okay? Out of character. So fun to drop out of the voice midway. Did we get the innkeeper's name?
No.
Okay. Do we know the name of the inn
No.
or the town?
It was just like an unnamed. It just said inn on the sign.
Oh, fair. Okay. We were. You know who else? No. Okay. Sorry. Don't know where the voice went there. We were sent by the local inn to check in on you. And it looks like you're doing just fine out here on your own.
Well, I am now, thanks to you all. You've given me Dante back, who has refreshed my magic.
Good.
Once again.
I'm glad.
I am Griselda. She bows to you. As you notice, she is most definitely an elf.
Huh.
And she says, I'm Griselda the Witch, and I would like for both of you to roll 3d6.
Okay.
Runka, you've ignored the childhood stories for some reason.
I mean, Wunka was raised by goblins.
But I'm a goblin.
No,
Yeah,
but this is
goblin.
Okay. Well, Skin, you know the name Griselda the Witch. Griselda the Witch was one of the 2 surviving members of Enea's 5 great heroes that killed Mundornu.
Huh.
And was touted as the most powerful magic user in the world.
Oh my god.
She vibing.
They say that she is the most powerful magic user in the world, but they mean Enea because the rest of the world is not really totally known.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, you know the name as one of the 5 great heroes, which you kind of think is impossible because that took place 1,000 years ago.
Right.
Wow.
But you do know the name.
What? It's
Purely coincidence.
It's an honor. I've heard so many tales about you.
Bribe her with skin.
I like to think as Skin talks, Wunka just tilts her head confused.
Please don't. That was very long time ago. But come with me. She takes you into the shed.
Wunka stops at the door to the shed and is just like, just stares at it.
And she'll say, "Oh, it's okay. I'm in my right mind now, and Harold will do no more harm to anyone." She walks you over to this broken couch, and she apologizes for the state of things. Please don't eyebrow wiggle in the shed with an old woman. Please. Anyway, she walks you over to the couch and she apologizes for the state of things in here. She and explains, my magic is what keeps me alive. I learned long ago how to prolong life with magic, but due to the waning of the magic in Enea, I can no longer hold on for very long. When my magic fades, I slip into dementia, sadly.
That's awful. I'm sorry.
So sometimes I forget things, and the shed is one thing that I often forget. But she leads you over to the couch and has you all sit on the couch as she pulls out a book. And she pulls out this big, like, the book, like, the pages are really thick. And she opens them up. And when she opens them up to you, you see, like, it, I'm gonna do this, because, Runka, you can't see. Skin, you see that, like, what it looks like to you is looks like you're looking through a window. An impossible window on paper. Of like a party of adventurers.
Wow.
And this party of adventurers, you don't know any of them, but you can kind of glean from what's coming up, from, you know, context clues of everything, that this is Enea's 5 great heroes. Especially from the fact that there is the one elf woman in more, you know, witchy looking garb, the armored human in red and white, the wild-eyed goblin with a huge sword, a dwarf man in nothing but normal fancy clothes, and the Karhu, the very soft-looking Karhu woman. She flips through some of the pages and says, we just started out as normal adventurers, trying to make life better for the rest of Enea. When we learned that what Mundornu had done, he'd killed all the other dragons of Enea. And then she looks over at you, Runka, and then kind of notices and goes, I apologize that you can't see my friends here.
Well, I have a rather vivid imagination.
Very well.
And apparently a good sense of humor.
And then she says, she starts to explain why Mundornu, the great dragon of the north, killing off the other dragons was a very bad thing, and that is the fact that dragons are the source of magic in the world. He says, and with Mundornu slaying all the other dragons, the rest of the people's connection to magic starts to fail. Mundornu wanted himself to be the sole source of magic in Enea. But we put a stop to it, and that is why magic is no longer as powerful as it once was. Because there are no more dragons in Enea. Except for Dante here. Dante didn't stay outside. Kinda cheaps up and, like, does a little flutter around you all. And you all sort of kind of realize that Dante is a real dragon, even though he's made out of paper. And then she goes on to say, my magic is still potent because I am from a time before there were no more dragons. And then she flips through the photo album, basically, showing you more pictures of the party And you can kind of tell she points to one and says, that's me as a younger witch. And she's just a bit taller than she is now because she shrunk in her old age. And she's wearing like red robes and a red like hat. And she's like in a tavern holding, you know, an ale in hand, and she seems rather happy. Back when I was much younger and much more powerful and much more in my right mind. She points to another one, and it looks like a stoic man in white and red armor, with a shield bearing the cross of Origo on its front. That was Amadeo, the little lion of Origo, they called him. He was the crown prince, and he came to help us slay the dragon. At the start, he was a bit stuck up, but by the end, he was a great friend. She points to a small, very small goblin with a sword that looks much too big for her to carry. And there's Melindy, the only other survivor. She was the one that beheaded the great dragon. She ended up, despite his misgivings to the greenskins, as they called them in Origo, became quite good friends with Amadeo.
I heard a lot about her.
I'm sure you would have.
I think Wunka at this point has a look of, why the fuck is this old lady telling us this?
Okay, despite the fact that you wouldn't have, you may not have known the names, you know the story of Enea's 5 great heroes. They are legendary.
She's still wondering, why is this old lady telling us this story?
She's just reminiscing. You can ask her if you want.
No, because Wunka is smart enough not to be like, I don't want to piss off a lady who can use magic.
And then she points at another one, is rather tall for a dwarf. He's just in like merchant's clothes. That is Debron. He was no warrior, but he was an artisan. He made concoctions that healed and strengthened us, and for battle, and even ones that exploded when he threw them at his enemies. And that was Shara Softpaw. She was the mom friend of the group.
Oh, that's out of character. That's just such a good character name, and
She never let us drink too much before battle. If you'd like to know more, I can continue, but I know that many young'uns these days have much they need to go on with in their lives.
the legend is, where does my voice go whenever I stop doing it? The legend is, wow, fuck. Sorry.
It's okay.
The legend is something that I am familiar with. I grew up with it. And then, of course, the point of pride of having a goblin be one of the 5 legendary warriors. You know, you hear a lot about it at the dinner table. You know, you could be the next, you know, Slayer of Mandornu, but, you know, you're wasting your time on fishing boats. Where was I going with this? Anyway, I am so thankful.
I hope you aren't the next Slayer of Mandornu, as you should be dead.
I guess I worry because I've been hearing a lot of strange things. And I guess there's no better person to ask this. What were the signs of his coming? As you approached him, as this party advanced towards Mundornu, did the days get colder?
It's hard to say. I want to say yes, but that was also because we were traveling north. We fought him north of Revan. I'd say what really announced his coming was the undead. Armies of the undead came to fight waves and waves. There were waves and waves of bodies against Revan. And then we had to take out the necromancer Thacker before we could even get to Mundornu.
There have been reports.
Here, just a moment, actually. She stands up and starts taking a look around and starts rummaging through some of her items, looking for something. Where is it? Where is it? Ah! Here it is. And she steps back over to you all, and she places in your lap a lantern.
Oh!
This is called the Hunter's Lantern. Not only is it a magical lantern that glows with no power source, but also, if there should be undead nearby, it will glow green.
Oh.
She turns it on, and it glows its normal yellow
Okay.
lantern light. Well, there are no undead around here. But if
Thank
you
God.
if you want to take it, you can have it. I have no more use for it.
Oh, thank you. It's very appreciated, especially seeing after my encounter with Harold, was it?
Yes, Harold was supposed to help me with the farm, but sadly I must have forgotten.
My condolences. In my haste, I panicked and almost set alight a few things.
That wouldn't be the first time for me. Fire magic can get out of hand sometimes.
Oh, I'll have to take your word for it. The reason I ask about the weather, or about the colder temperature, is we've been receiving reports of things being cold. And I worry that is a sign. I'm not necessarily what's the word? Actually, what is the word? Not paranoid. It's like superstitious. Thank you. I'm not normally the superstitious type, but things are worrying. City's going quiet, and the weather getting cold. I panic a little.
You tend to panic a lot.
Beside the point, but thank you.
I will say it's a sign of something. Definitely not good. I honestly, unless it's just winter, I don't know what year it is anymore.
I think we established it's like almost summer, isn't it?
Yes, but she doesn't know that.
She doesn't know that. I know. I'm just more establishing for our sake. Yeah. Well, we should.
You all trying to figure out what's going on? And
Yeah, we're
Would you happen to be a group of adventurers?
there are more of us. Yeah. I think our current head count's at 4.
Well, I think it may be time that I handed these off then. She steps over to her bookshelf and rummages for a moment. And she pulls out 3 scrolls. And she looks at them, covers them up with her other hand, and cups them for a moment, and touches them to her forehead, and then steps back over to you. And with a small tear in her eye, she hands them to you.
This is
These
very
are
generous.
resurrection scrolls.
Oh
When
my goodness.
When my friends died at the hands of Mundornu, I tried to bring them back, but I was too late. I know that these work, but they cannot be used too late.
I understand. This is an incredibly generous offer, and undoubtedly powerful magics. This is a lot of responsibility, and I am proud that you trust us with this, is what I'll say.
I think that they just need to go to someone before I pass on, as my magic seems to be fading more and more. Dante can only keep me alive for so long, and I can only keep him alive for so much longer as well.
Before we get out of your hair, I do have one more question.
Mm-hmm.
In your state, before you were reunited with Dante, you were staring off into the mountains. Is there something there we should be aware of?
No. That is the direction all of my friends are buried.
I see. I apologize for digging up a harsher memory. Just there was this such heavy concern. It all makes sense now. Sorry.
There is but one more thing I can give you before you head out. She steps around the table, picking up these red liquid potion, like red liquid vials along the table. She gets 5 of them and hands them to you. That seems to be all that was still left. They may be very, very old, but DeBron made the finest health potions in all the lands. And I don't know why, but they are still good after 1,000 years.
Huh. Again, thank you so much. You've been so generous.
And then at this moment, Dante does a little, like, loop-de-loop in the air,
Aww.
comes around over to you, spins around your head, and kisses you on the cheek, and then spins around to Runka and kisses her on the cheek as well.
Aww.
And Dante had a gift for you all as well.
Are we...
I hope you have fun in your travels. Feel free to come back and visit at any time.
I think we will.
Good luck.
Thank you. Runka, we should join back with Ash and Selima. They've probably set up camp by now.
Runka would nod and get up and start heading towards the door.
Right. I think our time here is done.
Yeah, you're.
As she's leaving, she's gonna glance to Skin and just say, "Don't resurrect me if I die."
Why not?
If it is my time, it is my time. But simply, I am of no importance for such powerful magic. It should go to someone who has something that matters to them.
I think when a time comes to use them, they'll be used correctly, regardless of who they're used on.
She would shrug and just repeat, "Do not use it on me."
Neither of
be-
you are magic users, so I'm going
Yeah.
to have you both roll 1d6.
Oh no.
Why?
Okay, well, Skin, you know that you can't use the scroll. You don't know how to read scrolls.
Why do you even have Wuko roll for that?
Well,
Because I mean, okay,
you can still be blind and still be a spell reader.
yeah, you can see. I don't speak French. Anyway, let's get out of here.
No, it's like reading magic. You can't like read the magic runes and stuff.
Yeah.
It's ether vision. It's like your Stola.
Yeah, speaking of ether vision, hey, remember the time when they said that shortens the lifespan? Is that ever gonna be brought back up again?
Probably.
Probably.
Remember how
Okay.
they said like it was actually dangerous for Thancred to not have a
Right,
connection?
back on.
Back on track.
We don't need to go back on track. You all can continue your conversation because it's 10-minute
Take a
break
break?
time.
So it's break time.
Break time, break
Oh.
time.
Project.
Anyway, yeah.
Muka, why don't you want to be resurrected? Because I don't get so bad.
Oh, no, they don't. Energy drinks still taste good.
Have
I
You
you
know,
like
there
the
is
taste.
one. There is one that tastes really good.
What?
Is it you?
G Fuel.
It's not G Fuel.
Oh, it's
But-
the one that you're sponsored by.
Yeah, maybe it's the one I'm sponsored by.
Honestly,
we are waiting on
G-
Ash, everyone.
G Fuel isn't that bad if you get a good flavor. Like I got the limited edition. Unless they did a rerun of it when they did the Code Vein G Fuel. That shit was good. Blood Orchid or whatever. It was
Colorado
was
has a regional energy drink that's pretty excellent. Called I think it's called Good Stuff or some similar nonsense.
I will
Hey.
say this, like, when it comes to energy drinks, I actually like the weird, like, the generic energy drink flavor, to be honest with you. I think it's because I like sour things.
That's totally fair.
My favorite is Venom. But Venom is, like, not really sold very much anymore.
My
find.
favorite is Gridlock, also known as Gildick. Every time I see it when I work at my store.
I have a distinct
Oh, God.
memory in my youth.
Oh god, oh
Tra-
god.
Uh,
I'll reopen my my browser. Something almost popped up that shouldn't have popped up.
Would you accidentally open up your recreational materials?
A link that was sent to me while I'm streaming by my girlfriend. I'll leave it at that. It was very close. Very close. Very close. Zelia, stop sending me porn links while I'm in the middle of streaming. God damn.
Recreational material.
It started to open. I was fast enough. I was fast enough.
Congratulations.
Okay. Where's Ash? Where's Nyx?
They did say she did say she needed 15. So
Oh, okay. We'll just talk about the porn that was almost opened up on my.
was it good?
I don't know. I didn't get to see it.
Wow.
Well, then you should send it to me and I'll take a peek for you. I'll tell you if it's good.
Oh my god.
Not the news. This session has been good. I honestly was not expecting Granny Ex Machina.
You all weren't expecting that? Okay.
I
thought I was being too obvious with it.
That was a little bit. I was like, no, there's no way. There's no way that would be. And then you did it. It was actually surprising. You subverted my expectations by doing the expectable thing. Sometimes it'd be that way.
I also, you also probably all could have beat it if you actually started beating on it. You all could have gotten close at the very least.
It'd have been an uncomfortable thing, I'm sure.
Yeah, but you all opted to run away. Which, valid. Very, very valid response to what was going on, I will admit. Yeah, you can actually see it, like if you go onto the stream back in a moment, you can actually see where I clicked on the link and it started opening up.
Should I go look?
And I just like click and like it went white and I was like, oh no! I was very fast. I was very fast. Phew. Well, now I'm sweating. Okay. Ash, come back. Revenant, are you still in chat?
Yes, I am.
Did you see the link opening up?
No, I was doodling at the time.
Okay.
I feel like you want this. You secretly want this.
No, I want to make sure it didn't happen. Because if it did, I need to delete the
I'm back. I'm
bot.
alive.
Okay, is everyone here now?
God.
Lily, are you here?
Yeah.
Okay, Nyx is here. Tim.
I'm here.
By the way, on the
You
topic
doing okay,
of,
Tim?
I'm sorry, what was that, Lily?
Yeah. I'm fine.
on the topic of Krell, someone took that at LunaCon. I miss LunaCon. That was fun.
Man, I hate that they closed off. Like, I don't know if Discord changed the way it does things, but I can't use any of the stickers from LunaCon anymore.
If you don't have Nitro.
Oh, did they change it so stickers are only on Fancy Nitro now? Is that
I'm
what
pretty
happened?
Sure.
Oh, that's gross.
Okay,
Capitalism.
the two of you that were at Granny's house, how are you trying to get back to the road? Are you trying to go back through town, or are you trying to head directly to the road? Because you all know where the road is from
I think
Granny's house.
I think heading back to town makes the most sense instead of trying to wander from the forest or wander through the forest.
As you all try to leave, Griselda kind of pokes her head out from the shed and goes, "Oh, if you would please don't tell anyone that I'm here."
Oh, yeah, don't worry about it.
Didn't we come to check on the old lady because the innkeeper asked us?
Yeah, but I don't think that the innkeeper knows that the old lady is Griselda.
Didn't they use her name?
No.
He did call her Griselda, but just because someone's name is Griselda does not mean that they are.
I mean, the Griselda, yeah. Maybe he did, but like, I think she more means like we got to keep the magic stuff secret. I think we can do
That's
that.
fine.
Okay, so you all are heading back to town.
Yep.
The other two are heading back to town.
I think Wunka pauses for a moment, goes over to a tree, and just feels around the branches before tearing one off and using it as a new stick.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, you do that. Good work.
Just adding the lantern. Oh, I also technically.
Oh, the lantern. The lantern. I need to give you that handout real quick. I take it is in your inventory.
Yep.
I'm showing it to all players real quick. That's the lantern.
I see. That looks like an image from Bloodborne.
It is. Shush. Don't tell anyone.
Yeah, it's the Hunter's Lantern.
Yeah, it's literally called
how
the
many-
Hunter's Lantern.
How many health potions did we get from her as well?
You got
None,
5.
Oh, I guess we got
5.
5. I didn't hear we got health potions. I heard we got resurrection scrolls.
You
Yeah,
did.
we got
you got
3
3
resurrection
resurrection
scrolls
scrolls and
and
5
5
health
health
potions.
Which, if you
I'm-
think about it, a resurrection scroll is just a health potion on paper.
Shut up.
But they have to be dead.
I'm funny. Chat better laugh at me.
Laugh at
They'll
you.
laugh at you.
Whatever. Yes, because I am just the jester that you all give money to. I am merely playing the fool.
I mean, when they send money, I think they're sending it to me.
They can go to my channel.
I get no, yeah.
Twitch.tv/Transqueenofsalt.
Your name's on the thing. Don't worry.
Okay, so you all meet up back in town, and I'm assuming you meet up just like in the little village outside of the tavern.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then Sasha will basically just be like, okay, you have to tell them about that serial killer. Scary serial killer. What?
Then Moongood's gonna be like, what serial killer?
Excuse me?
Oh.
Selima picks up on what she's putting down.
Oh, right. I wasn't supposed to let you know about that. Yeah, no, I can understand the cat the entire time. I just chose not to tell you all.
Well, that's rude.
Selima appears very unamused.
That's just rude.
Moongood could see.
Sasha is just, that's just rude.
Runka can feel it from the silence that Selima is not thrilled. That particular weight of silence.
Are you going to antagonize every member of this party?
Yes.
Even the small one?
Yes.
The small one almost got me killed.
No,
He
the
deserves
the
some
small
justice,
one
though.
is the cat.
Oh, the cat.
Sasha was mentioning themselves.
Moongood's gonna turn to the cat, tilt their head, and then just shake their head no.
You are the only
See-
one left that hasn't given me any food.
With that, Moongood is gonna... Well, probably tonight share her meal with Sasha. Because, honestly, out of all the party members here, Sasha terrifies her. Sasha did kill, like, 4 people.
Yeah. It does have a body count.
Thanks Sasha's the one with the highest in body count.
Spoiler: Selima's a little afraid of Sasha.
Okay, so what do you all tell each other about the goings on?
I'm surprised to see you guys in town. I thought you guys were heading up to set up camp.
We were attacked.
Yeah, some dick called the Dark Rider is out there.
Some dick. He's just some asshole.
It's a Dark Rider. What a douchey name.
Yeah, he sounds like a real edgelord, but the truth is he's some supernatural fucker.
Now, when you wait.
Supernatural fucker.
When you
Lucas,
say
at the mention
Yeah.
of supernatural, Luca's eyes just gonna twitch a little. Her
When
eyebrows
you
gonna twitch a little.
say supernatural, would you argue that that is undead?
I mean, could be some shit like that.
I don't like that. I'll explain why in a bit.
Anyway, fucker can pop in and out whenever the fuck it wants, and it's on this bitch ass horse.
I love Ash's like just the way she talks.
I suppose while being attacked, it didn't make much sense, but you. What if you tried to talk to the horse?
I can't fucking talk to animals.
No, not you, Selima, obviously.
To the horse.
To talk to the horse.
Selima squints. Perhaps.
I mean, if
Perhaps.
the rider can't be reasoned with, I feel like the horse would be more reasonable.
I have spoken to horses. I assure you, this is not the case.
You know, I'll
No,
take your
this-
word for you. For you on that.
So anyway, this fucker.
Sorry, I've worked with horses all my life.
As someone who used to have a horse and spent time grooming them, that assholes that will kick you regardless.
Yeah, that's fair.
If you've
Fair.
not built the trust with a horse, they don't give you a single fuck.
Oh no, I thought I did. Like I took care of this horse for 5 years, and I don't know why, but she just kicked me right in the stomach, and it fucking almost sent me to the hospital.
Sign of affection.
Yeah, no,
Nervous chuckle.
horses are assholes.
But anyways,
If the rider's making it difficult to set up camp, maybe it's best we spend the night in town again.
Yeah, but afterwards we cannot camp on the plains anymore because that fucker is going to follow us until we're off the plains or we're fucking dead.
We might have to find
You-
another route around.
there.
You realize that like you all are like here-ish. So
What's your profanity?
Let me pull this up a little bit bigger. I can't
you
quite
all
see.
are right around in this area. So you have another day's journey until you are no longer. Well, I say there. You're actually more like down here. But I think about it.
Another
you have-
day's journey to get to Arborholm, right?
You have another day's journey to get to Arborholm. It's a day's journey to the river. It's a 3 days journey back to Antigua. It's a day's journey to get out of the plains.
Right.
You're going to have to camp one more time in the plains.
All right, so Sleep has actually got. I have an idea.
Like it's not 1 day's journey. It's like a day and a half. You have to camp one more
Yeah.
time
Yeah.
before you get out of the plains, no matter what.
There are many herbs to help with alertness, awakeness, concoctions to keep one from sleeping.
I'm familiar with a few of them.
Perhaps we travel through night. Keep moving. Move swift. Will not follow, hopefully.
We have lanterns, yes?
Question.
Hmm.
Actually, we're just gonna ask: is it just plains from here?
You all know that yes until you get to the mountain.
Plain to see.
Anyways,
fuck
Ruka's gonna
out.
ask that because she's thinking, why not just hide in the forest, travel through the forest, where the horse can't really get through.
Yeah, you're not near any
Alrighty.
forest.
I like the idea of traveling through the night, though we end up at the risk of...
You could theoretically make it to the side of the volcano tonight, or in a day, and camp, but it's a volcano.
Yeah.
A caldera is fine also.
The one fear is the fatigue we'll feel once the herbs wear off, or worse, getting attacked in the middle of the night. Even with us fully lit with lanterns, we'll still easily serve risk.
Correct. This monster does not rest, would it?
Also, with the name Dark Rider, you said it was all black, right?
Yeah, the fucker was.
Be hard to see at night. Just logically.
Ruka would just casually turn towards skin.
I just stare back. I just stare back at Ronka.
Yeah.
I say nothing, and I'm just like angrily
Staring
staring at her. Yeah.
Shut up, you.
Anyway, we have options. That is for sure.
Correct.
Shasha pipes in with a
She
didn't have a smell. I couldn't
No
smell it. Only see it and hear it.
Could Selima roll to see? Could I roll for Selima to see if they remember any particular sensations or anything that was out of the ordinary in the way they perceived the rider?
Sure. Roll 2d6.
Do particularly relating to magic, because I've got magic. I'd be spell touched.
Sure.
Maybe I can do it right.
/ yeah.
It
Plus
disappeared. It disappeared, so it's some sort of magic.
Okay, cool. Sometimes you ask a question for which there is no real answer besides it happened.
Well, that's a
Right,
knowledge
misery.
check, so it's varying degrees of success.
Mm-hmm.
And you got
No,
one.
I'm chuckling because I've been on the other side of this before, where I go, "Here's information," and the player looks back like, "Fuck you, mean this is information?"
My favorite one from like a player DM interaction is always when you say something as a DM and then the player just recites it word for word. It's like, it looks dark ahead. Yeah, I think it looks dark ahead.
Yeah. Okay, so what's y'all's plan?
We could travel by night. But here's the thing, and I pull out the hunter's lantern. The old woman we were checking on, she gave us some things. I'm not gonna go too deep into details. We can later tonight. Just to save repeating stuff that you've just watched 15 minutes ago. This thing can apparently detect undead, and I'm a little afraid that this thing might be undead. Although, as you mentioned, as you said out loud, no smell. It might be an illusion?
Tell that to the bruise on my fucking chest.
Fair.
It seemed very dangerous.
I don't think this thing wards, but it warns. It's hard to say with my affectation.
So you all know that the lance is obviously real because it poked Ash, and then the horse is obviously real because it kind of bumped Selima.
Right. With this lantern, we could probably at least safely say at watch that if anything dangerous approaches, we'll know. We can wake everyone up. And we, with or without the assistance of plants, it would still be best to get some rest.
Agreed.
Yes.
We rest for the night, we get moving in the morning, and we just push the fuck on.
Yeah.
Selima nods in agreement.
Okay, so are you resting at the inn?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you guys go back into the inn, and Karhu behind the counter, he greets you and then he goes, welcome back. I suspect that you have news of Griselda.
Oh, she's doing a lot better. There was a...
Skin tries to talk, and Woonku just like casually like baps him with the stick. She's just fine.
That's great to hear. That's great to hear. Are you all needing another room for the night?
Yes.
Okay, I'm assuming the same rooms as last time?
Oh, if they're not already taken. Little humor.
I can't remember. 4 gold?
I think it was a gold each room.
Was it a gold each room or 2 gold each room? I think it was 2 gold each room. Because you had 2 rooms. It was 2 gold each room. You all got 2 rooms. So 4 gold. Do you all need meals for the night as well?
I'll pay for a meal. Well, you guys are all excited for beds. I'm absolutely floored for a patch of dirt.
Let's get meals for the table. I'll cover it this time.
I appreciate it.
Okay, that is 4 gold for the meals as well.
Okay. I'm gonna
do
leave
not
an
have
extra
to.
gold.
You do not have to. Take off a ration. That's the word.
Take off a
Holy
ration. Yeah.
Fuck. I'm good at words.
Reds.
Okay, so I'm assuming you all eat your meals and then head to bed.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you all want to do before you go sleep?
I'm gonna leave the hunter's lantern on my end table.
On, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know who's sharing the room with me. I think we established it was Selima, but Selima did not want to sleep in the bed.
Selima's sleeping like actually outside.
Oh, was it Shasha got the whole bed?
So Selima's outside.
Yes.
Oh. Then I should give the hunter's lantern to Selima. It might be difficult to sleep with the light, but if anything happens, this will let you know.
Okay.
Thank you.
So Selima. Okay, everybody goes to bed,
Now,
right?
if they could for free, Selima would sleep in a stall, or somewhere at least enclosed, not out in the elements, but definitely not indoors, if possible.
Okay, I'll say there's like a bit of like a like the inn has like a stable off to the side for horses.
Yeah. And then there.
A small turtle house. Small turtle house. Sorry. So yeah, it's just like in a stable. There's no doors on the stable or anything. It's just like a place for people to keep their horse overnight. It's just like a... Yeah, so you're sleeping basically on like a thing of hay.
Yeah.
And everybody else just goes to sleep in their room?
Yep.
Yeah.
And Selima is left outside alone. Okay.
There's the horses.
There are no horses there at the moment.
It's the idea of horses.
There is now a horse
Oh no.
Oh.
with a
Oh,
rider on
no.
top.
Okay, but we have established Selima has my lantern. Does it turn green?
No, it doesn't.
Okay. So it's not undead.
The
Load of reassurance there, pal.
Selima, I would like for you to roll 2d6. Actually, you're asleep. 1d6.
Let's all go to the lobby. 1d6. Hello, that's a
Oh, you
five.
actually wake up and see that what is going on. Good thing, because he would have not had disadvantage when he attacked you with his lance again. He lance charges you directly into the stable. But he's going at charging speed, so like logically you'd think that he would like barrel into the wall.
Is
Right.
that not going to happen?
But he misses you and disappears like right as his lance misses you and before he hits the wall.
Oh, that's terrifying.
I don't like this.
And
Jeez.
as he disappears, you just hear like the high-pitched whinny of his horse like fading.
Is the horse saying anything?
No, you can't understand it. All you hear is
Okay.
horse noise.
Okay. I go. Is the door to the inn locked?
No, the inn does not lock.
Cool.
But there is the normal Karhu that is normally behind the counter is not there. It is instead a younger looking Karhu.
Cool. I regard said Karhu lizardly and say, I was attacked outside. May I sleep on floor?
You were attacked
Yes.
by who? Are they still there? Did they run? Was it bandits?
Perhaps not bandits. Monster. Rider. Dark horse. Dark armor. Large lance.
Excuse me. Did you have a bad dream?
No, it has been following our group, attacking us. Selima completely straight-faced goes through this.
Are you sure you're okay? You know you have a room upstairs with your friends.
Walls do not suit me. I would rather be outdoors. Selima sighs heavily and trudges off to the room.
The Karhu
lamp
just
in
kind of
hand.
shrugs, like very confusedly, like they had a bad dream. What are they? Whatever.
The Dark Rider kicks down the fucking door. It's not a dream anymore, bitch.
Passes through the walls in the inn.
Yep, Selima goes, I guess, to Skin's room.
Skin, I'd like for you to roll 1d6 as she enters the room.
Yeah, 1d6 makes sense. I'm a hard sleeper.
Nah, you're asleep. You're good. Unless they purposely wake you up.
They
No.
just hit me with the lantern.
Bang.
They would move appropriately quietly given their used to working with sleeping animals. Wait.
No, I know what you meant, but
Okay, so I'm assuming you go to sleep on the floor and we
Yeah.
resume
Yeah.
sleepy time. I got a raid of 3 viewers. Thank you, Pom.
Hey, Palm, welcome.
Thank you.
hi.
Thank you for the raid. Welcome to Episode 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of
We've not
Enean
moved very
Diplomacy.
far in 5 episodes.
No, we have not.
You know, it happens. It happens. Thank you for stopping by.
Pom Pom is a good.
I don't know
in-real
why
life.
my shout out thing doesn't work. I'll have to work with it. Go check them out. You can click on their name. I think that works, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, how do I get that off my screen? Okay, we're good. All right. All right. So yeah, you all continue your sleep. However, Selima, your sleep was interrupted and you did not regain your hit point. Your 1 HP of damage throughout the night, unless you want to stay asleep for a couple more hours.
I wanna fight. All right, no. I'll deal with being 1 health.
Reptile MB wants blood.
Skin, you wake up and you notice that Selima is now asleep on the floor in your room when they were outside.
Are they still asleep?
That's a question for them.
They appear to be asleep.
I stepped down from the bed cautiously, like careful steps not to creak the wood.
1 eye opens. That's how I do. Yes. Selima phrases it as a question, as if there were any.
It's good to check. Did something happen?
Did you have nightmares?
I was attacked by Dark Rider.
Oh my! In town?
In the stalls.
Okay, if it's attacking us in town, then it doesn't matter where we are. We just need to keep moving. We should gather the rest of the folks here, get an early start, and just start moving.
I will speak with Apothecary. Look for herbs.
Good call. I'll round everybody else up. We'll meet outside the inn.
All right.
And I do that. I wake everyone else up forcibly.
Skin asks around for an apothecary and finds one accordingly.
Yep.
This
It's
village
good.
has not a dedicated apothecary.
I imagine
but,
like a general store.
But yes, there is like a general store, and they have some herbs. As would they would say,
Selima
such.
comes in.
I feel
I
like
seek cocaine.
What?
I knew this is where the joke was going.
God damn it.
so. I want to solve the situation of Skin forcibly waking up Winka with Salt and her trying to punch him. So
Roll.
Skin, please roll 2d6.
Oh, you just do it. All right.
Wait, why is Skin rolling 2d6?
Oh, I roll 2d6.
Yeah, because you're trying to punch. Falcon punch.
How?
That's a
God.
hit. Skin.
I declare evade as an action.
No, you don't have to declare evade. You're always evading. You're a goblin.
That's true.
It just happens. It's kind of treat.
2?
1.
1. Okay. Well,
I'm just gonna say
Man, I
that's a
wish-
success since you got double success. We'll So yeah, you
Okay.
dodge it. What?
That's a hiccups. My apologies.
Is the cocaine doing its job already? Jeez.
I worked on board ships where I had to wake up at 5 a.m. You don't think I've had to dodge a punch waking people up in the morning?
Munka is just gonna sit up and just look at him, and then start to go back to bed.
Oh, sit up. You two are fucking loud.
We need to get moving.
Yeah, and you
Selima-
snore, by the way.
I know I do.
So does your
So
mom.
Not you.
Selima got attacked in town. We aren't safe anywhere. It's better to just keep moving.
Munka aside, get up, and start to head towards the door, and look to Nyx. If you know my mom, then please tell me, because I have a few words with her. And then she starts to leave.
That's fair. I'm gonna follow.
Selima's grabbing supplies currently at the general store. We'll meet with her there.
For one, Palm, that's impressive. Two, Selima, do you actually go in and ask directly for cocaine?
No, of course not.
Okay, I was like,
Of course not.
in a world that may or may not exist in.
I ask specifically for the herbs in question, and then if those are unavailable, then similarly functioning herbs by name and also description of appearance and purpose, so on.
The selection here is very, very limited. They don't really seem to have anything that they would know to do what you are asking. They have stuff to do the exact opposite of what you're asking, calming and helping sleep, but nothing to really help someone stay awake or be energized that they know of. It's possible that some of the herbs can do that, but it would take someone that is skilled in alchemy to bring those things out and know that they're able to do that.
Right. As opposed to poor Sleep here was looking for back at home. Their home realm. There's a root. Just chew on it. And keeps you awake for 16 hours.
If only we knew an alchemist.
Only we knew an alchemist who had Amazon delivery.
Yeah, if only we knew an alchemist who could summon us a drone.
Sadly, no. But yeah, there's not really anything that would that they know of that would be able to help you.
What a shame.
You can try and see if you know that any of these herbs can help by rolling 1d6 because you don't know this area.
I'm trying to type it into the Twitch chat.
Yeah, that wouldn't really help. No, you aren't sure.
I did it wrong into the Twitch chat. Okay, go on. It's fair. Sad face. I don't know the plants in this region.
Okay, so yeah, you don't. Yeah, so as you all meet up outside the general store, you all realize that there's not going to be anything to help you, and you are going to have to camp or just risk being sleepy as you walk.
We should be fine. Listen. I've been on a few voyages. I understand the risks. But we've got a good crew. We've got the wind in our sails. I think we can handle this. Whatever that Dark Rider's got going on, I'm sure we can fight him.
Yeah, we just keep fucking moving.
You know what? Honestly, yeah, moving and not stopping sounds like the best course of action.
All right, so let's get going.
Right.
Okay, so you are all walking along the road.
Yeah.
And Ash and Selima, you both know exactly where you are. This is exactly where you were attacked. First time.
Alright. Are we attacked again?
I would like for everyone... Where are you? You're gone.
Be into the
Just
field
Ash.
here. Yeah, I'm just here to be the sacrificial lamb here.
Fun fact: if your character token's not on the map, you can go to your character sheet, click and drag it onto the map, and you'll drop your token.
Yeah. Or
Or I can do it for you.
yeah, because I have my character sheet open in another tab. Or I have a pop out character sheet.
Same.
I don't think there
Double
needs to
the
be
You can.
3 of them.
Sasha casts mirror image.
Sticking out of hand. Now there are 3 of them.
Shadow clone cat.
Shadow clone jutsu.
Speaking of, I'm looking at this voice chat, and there's 4 Tanuki VTubers.
What?
It's just 4 Tanuki VTubers hanging out.
Where?
Nice.
Got some giant balls there, then.
Pondering.
Okay, anyway. Blah, 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 blah. I need
Yeah?
to go to my layer. Everybody roll for perception.
I do not see it.
No, you do. You got a 5. Ash got a 5. Selima got a 5.
2 or
Yeah, it's generally a 2d6 unless you are perceptive. Everyone sees it.
Runka hears it.
Yes, because it makes noise and is there directly on the road in front of you. As it
Shit, it's this bitch again.
Oh, that's what he looks like, huh?
As it rears back on its hind legs again, and then the lance lowers and he charges once more. The lance is going in this line here. Boop, 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 boop. So the lance will hit these 3, while the horse will hit these 2.
Okay.
Boop. So it's going to be.
Is it too late to try something?
He was already like starting the charge as you all saw him.
No, yeah. As he can I grab on to the horse when he charges me?
At disadvantage. And he would have to miss you. Oh,
Okay.
well, you miss anyway.
Well, it doesn't matter now.
So,
It's worth a shot.
so the first dice is for Ash, second dice is for Runka. Wait, yeah. Second dice is for Runka, third is for Sasha. Runka
Yay.
gets
Hi.
hit.
What if I said no?
Do I take an opportunist shot?
Yes, you do. Go ahead and roll at disadvantage for that. You miss. Skin. Okay, so Rumko, you will take 3 damage, while
Ow!
Selima and Skin, you will both take 1 damage and be knocked prone.
Why did I take 3?
The lance.
What the fuck?
We also got knocked prone, so we're out for. We lose an action.
Everybody roll initiative.
I believe if we're gonna decide to do a battle here, it might be best to bookmark it.
Yeah.
Oh, why? We have 45 minutes left.
Okay.
Oh, you think we're going to take 45 minutes for this fight?
I would think it might. It could potentially take far longer.
Fair.
Anyways, initiative.
We got
Yeah, I
this.
thought I clicked on my character when I did initiative.
Is there an initiative button?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
There is on the character sheet, but I wanted to do the rolls on the.
The rolls on the screen.
My actual initiative is 4.
Okay, Runka,
Yes.
you got 10. Wait, no. Yeah, okay. Why is Runka in here twice? Ash, Runka, Salima, blah, blah. Okay.
Punches so hard, she punches
Luke
twice.
has a Pokemon that use double team.
Fair.
The Boyo got 10 as well. Ash got 10. TK got 9. Zen got 4. Okay. So, of Runka and Ash, do you all want to fight over who goes first? Or do you just want to say...
Ash can go first.
Ash will go first, then Runka, then the Rider, then Skin, then Salima, and Shasha.
Sounds good.
How do I move with the line thing again?
You grab
Q.
your model and be holding it, and then hit Q. And then anytime you hit Q, it will leave a little marker.
All right, I'm gonna try to sneak over here fleet-footed. And I'm going to try to stab the horse.
Okay.
Is that advantage or normal?
You are master with your dagger, right?
Yes.
Advantage. Did I have it in Monster Manual or did I have it in Questies? It was in Questies. That's a hit. Almost a crit. Not quite. You did another damage to it, though. As you run, describe your hit, please.
All right, I basically try to sneak over a slinking down, crouched low, trying to get in at the horse, and then I take my knife and I try to jam it into its thigh.
Okay, you don't jam it quite into its thigh, but you do slash alongside of it, and it does leave a nice cut into the horse's leggy leg. But when you do that, you don't really notice any blood or anything.
This thing is
Runka.
fucking weird.
It's made of pure horse energy.
You know,
Big horse energy.
look at his horse. His horse is amazing.
We're gonna try to fight this thing, and we can't do much damage to it, huh?
Give it a lick.
I'm honestly in a situation I don't know what to do. So Lunka's just gonna run up.
It tastes just like raisins.
Gonna run up and attack with the kick.
Okay, that'll be a hit. Please describe.
I am sorry. Just go on ahead. I can't really describe it right now. Why is Ash like? Okay,
Fixed
there we
it.
go.
That was weird to me. Okay, so I'm just gonna say that Runka runs over and she basically just kind of like roundhouse kicks the horse in like the chest. and it doesn't really move, but you do land a hefty hit. And then it turns back to the rider's turn, and the horse rears up on its back legs, and it looks like it's about to go in for another charge. But poof, it disappears once again.
What the fuck?
See what I mean? This guy's an absolute fucker. Supernatural fucker.
Right?
Right. Okay.
Now, while it's gone, we should fuck off out of here.
Seems to be attracted to us.
When we get off the planes, it'll leave us alone.
Keep moving.
Right. Let's
So
just keep going.
I'm gonna book it.
Yeah, I guess we just move it as a unit.
Yep. That is what we will do.
Okay, so you all move on. And you don't have to move your tokens or anything.
Cool.
It starts getting later into the night, and you're realizing that it's starting to get a bit hard to see. Do you all want to set up camp or continue to try to walk through the night?
Skin, light that thing.
Yeah, I've got the hunter's lantern out. It didn't seem to do anything last time, but
Please keep in mind that there is literally only one of you that can fight well in the night with no light.
But doesn't the hunter's lantern give us light?
It does, but if you are ranged, it's not going to help. Unless there's somebody that's in melee with the lantern.
Yeah, I'm gonna light my own regular lantern.
Okay.
we could. I think we should still set up camp. We're also still gonna have to take turns on watch.
Look, we need to keep moving. The thing coming up in the night. Yeah, no, fuck that shit.
It will come after us. It will
What?
not stop.
My fear is that going through the middle of the night is going to be even worse for us.
What benefit does staying give us that moving
Fair.
does not?
Okay. Yeah. No, we move. Lanterns up. I'll head to the front of the group with the hunter's lantern. Because I know, I gave it to Salima because they were sleeping outside, but I know that they have one of their own as well. It's cool that I got one after I broke mine.
Right?
I assume we eat as we move.
Here's
Yeah.
another thing.
And I'm gonna spread out a little.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Thank you. Someone finally did it. Someone finally did it. All right.
Oh, you're going to go off the trail a bit.
More on the edge. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
want us all to be clumped together.
Yeah, that's probably fair. I think I'm going to bait myself here. I'm just going to be like far ahead with the hunter's lantern in front of me.
Okay.
Because I don't think I ever asked Salima if they noticed a change in color. So I don't know if it's undead or not still.
Good question.
I'm just paranoid that it is. Especially since I saw it disappear.
Okay. Is everyone okay with this formation?
It appears so. I would say maybe, not to speak for Runka, but would you want your character to be closer to the group or further apart?
I think because this enemy just tends to come out of nowhere. Moonka really can't get advanced warning. She's gonna stay close to the group. If anything, to make sure she's less of an appetizing target to be hit.
Just fall in behind me.
She picks up Skin and puts him on her shoulders, and then when the guy shows up, she uses him as a shield.
Yeah.
Okay, move your token where you want to be then.
I put myself on place.
Shasha's up here with me.
Yeah, Shasha's gonna help take point.
Does that everyone like this formation?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, therefore, everyone roll perception check, please.
Shit.
Skin does not notice. Ash does.
This lantern's really cool.
Selima doesn't notice, neither does Runka. Ash.
I'd love it if Shasha saw, just didn't say anything.
Shasha, oh no, sorry, Ash notices, coming out from, behind this bush over here. Boy. The Dork Rider.
Oh shit, that fucker's back.
What?
You all did get advanced warning on this one, and we are keeping your same turns. Skin.
Okay. I have the dumbest idea. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna move to this rock. I'm gonna brace on it, and I'm gonna throw my fishing line. Just a bit short.
The fucking fishing rod. All right.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna try to pull the rider off the horse with my fishing rod. I'm gonna fudge the numbers here a bit.
What is this JoJo bullshit?
And I'm just gonna like try to hook him with the fishing rod and see if I can pull him off the horse.
Can Moonka get a run and stop and just jump up and drop kick the rider off the horse?
You can certainly try.
I mean, this is all just trying, but bear in mind, this is improvised.
The fishing rod is an improvised weapon.
So I'm going to do this twice. I'm gonna like quietly reel it back. Right. Here we go.
You know, wait, hold on, no, it doesn't have that range, does it? It's 40 feet.
40 feet, yeah. It's a 40-foot line.
What range did we establish?
Oh, okay, I think we said 30.
Was for ranged weapons?
Yeah, last session I googled average length of fishing line and it was 30 feet. So...
And I think ranged weapons is 30 feet.
Yeah, so I am out of range for it.
Yeah, so... No. Bad.
Fine.
Bad guy.
I'm gonna brace at this rock. Can I have like an attack of opportunity kind of situation here where I'm like prepared?
I'll allow it if it comes within your melee range.
Yeah, if it passes within my range, I want to fish him off the horse. I'll roll for it again when that happens. I'm not going to bank on this success.
Well, it's a ranged weapon, so technically, you can do it's a ranged improvised weapon. Therefore, you can use the ranged abilities, like focus and take aim. And
I guess I'll take aim!
All right, you're going to take aim.
And that's my turn.
You're not going to be able to do anything at the moment with...
No, yeah, this is my turn done, like taking...
Okay. All right. You know, I mean, you're not going to do anything like Overwatch from...
No, yeah.
XCOM or anything. Selima.
Overwatch from Overwatch?
Overwatch from XCOM.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Overwatch from Overwatch.
It's my favorite. It's John Overwatch.
I
Just
can't
a
say John
pic-
Madden anymore. John Madden's dead.
Aw.
Salima.
Oh no, my microphone's not. There we go. I am not in range. I have magic. I can do a magic thing, right? I can magically imbue my seed. My projectile.
Yeah?
You're what? You're gonna do what now?
Did you also buy some strange things when you were in the general store?
My superior magical seed.
Did you buy any plants with rhinos on the label?
Okay. Okay, but yeah, you can do that. What are you going to try to do? Like, what kind of magical imbuement?
Kind of light. It's the dark rider, so I'm gonna make a light aspected chestnut seed, but I'm going to
light
launch it.
Aspected chestnut.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah, no, magically imbue it with whatever power is available.
Okay. Is that all you do, or do you do?
Yeah, all I can do right now is load and prepare. Can't reach
Okay.
out now.
Ash,
Yes.
your turn.
All right, I'm gonna try to sneak behind this rock. And I'm gonna try to stay hidden.
Roll for hiding.
What would that be? 3d6?
I think you have the
Because I have
trait.
sneaky.
Yes.
Oh, critical fail.
It's not combat, so
I trip over the rock and
you just like, it's not a combat roll. You're
I
like,
deserve to die after that.
but he definitely notices you.
Ah, shit.
Is there anything else you want to do when you? I'm gonna say that actually takes up both of your.
Yeah, that would take up both.
Runka. Sasha didn't move. Sasha, sorry.
Shasha did not move.
Sasha just kind of stood there, like, what's going on? What?
Shasha's gonna go nearby
Flying elbow drop.
and be ready for when it attacks. Maybe to go jump upon it.
So Sasha just moves a bit.
Yeah.
Ah.
Sets up.
So it just completely gets rid of it. Turn, like an action.
I mean, unless there's a prepare action, but there's no reason to go
There's an
running
evade
off.
action.
Okay, there we go. Evade.
Thank you. Okay, Runka, sorry, your turn.
Unka is just gonna casually stay back, not wanting to get close to them. Skin seems to have a plan, so I'm gonna ready in action.
You should never bank on me having a plan.
No, you should always bank on Skin having a plan.
Yeah.
Whether
No,
or not
I'll
it's
have
a
a
good
plan.
plan.
Yeah, don't bank on it. Though.
Good luck, Skin. Unka is just gonna go into Overwatch. Or whatever attack of opportunity it is for melee.
We have two actions.
Can you do it twice?
You want to do evade and?
Yeah.
Sure, okay. I'll just say that your opportunist will be able, if it happens, you'll be able to roll 2d6 on opportunist.
Alright.
Instead of just one. The Dark Rider aims in this direction and charges lance forward.
I whispered to Ash, I think he saw us.
Yeah, no shit.
And he charges forward, and his lance hits the rock in front of you two, and the rock explodes from the force of the impact.
Oh, fuck.
I would like for both of you to roll 2d6.
Well,
You're fine, TK. And you are fine. None of the rock... ignore this rock now. It's part of the map, so I can't really get rid of it. But ignore it. It's not there anymore. It's just gone. But yeah, but you all did not happen to get hit by any of the debris. Skin, it is your turn.
he's close enough. I'm gonna...
That works, thank you.
You're welcome. He's close enough. I'm gonna fish him off the horse.
Beautiful.
Fish him off the horse. Okay.
It improvised weapon, attack twice. I'm just gonna roll 2d6 twice and see what happens. Yep.
You whiff, and then you whiff again. Your fishing did not work. You have an extra action.
Can I do it one more time?
You can.
Or 2 more times?
No, not 2 more times.
All right, just 1 more time.
There you
There
go.
we go.
Okay, so you throw your okay, so here's the question. You were trying to like wrap it around him?
My intention was like, the way I was picturing it is like he's got a lot of plate mail or something. If I could like get the fishing hook into a neck piece or between some bits of armor and just kind of start pulling, either the piece of armor is going to dislodge or he's going to fall off the horse. Like I'm going to use all my goblin strength to kind of drag him off. Worst case scenario, this turns into land skiing.
Okay, so you throw your fishing line and the hook actually lands like right where you want it. It lands and it digs in. At least you think it does. It digs in and then but it digs in. That's all you can do right now.
Right.
Is for it to dig in. That's the end of your turn.
Okay.
Selima.
He's on.
He is a little bit too far.
The field of no step action. Alright, so I'll take a move to do 1 step.
You'd
Sorry, 2 steps.
2 steps.
2 steps. And then attack. So I'm going to he's got a head, right? Wearing helmet?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot for the neck.
Okay.
That's also bad with my bonus for doing the magic thing. That's 2, yes.
It is a hit. You fling your chestnut, not at the chest for some reason.
Significantly more, scary than a chestnut. But that's like evil chestnuts.
Yeah, but you're not throwing it at the chest. It's kind of rude. Anyway, so you sling your chestnut, and it goes, and then it hits the rider in the neck, but there is no movement from the rider. It definitely hit it, and it definitely hits and falls off, but there is no movement from the rider in response to being hit.
I don't think we can beat this.
Ash.
Wait, cat.
Oh, cat.
Book it.
Cat.
Oh, cat.
Cat will. Shasha is going to approach.
You rolled that as Sasha last time.
Oh, I sure did.
Oh well, it's fine.
I'm going to. Shasha's going to try and get the
Not the evil Brody.
creature's attention. So, like, I guess trying to pull aggro.
I mean, the best way to pull aggro is to just piss something off by doing damage.
By mauling.
I will say that mauling
mauling.
works. That is a singular hit.
That is a singular hit.
Good work. Shasha rears up and rakes its claws down the side of the horse. Again, there is no movement. The claws go in, but there is no movement back from the horse in response.
Definitely a ghost.
Runka. Oh, Ash. It's Ash. Sorry, it's Ash. We're getting out of. I should put Shasha on here, just to make it easier for us to remember.
There's someone else missing from there.
No, there's not. We're good. Skin, Slima, Shasha, Ash, Runka, Skin.
Oh, mine doesn't show them all.
Okay, it's your turn.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna nope out of here. And I'm gonna try to sneak off.
Okay, your movement is gone into running away. I'm just going to say that you are off the map for now. We'll just put you up in the corner.
Fair.
For now, and ignore you. Runka, your turn.
Lucas just gonna book it. And that's my turn.
Okay, the Dark Knight, its hand lets go of the lance, and the lance falls from its hand before disappearing. He then moves his hand to his side and draws out a sword. So now he has a sword and shield in his hand. His horse rears back and then slams its hooves upon the ground. And I would need Shasha and Skin to roll acrobatics check for me.
All right.
You are both knocked prone. But no damage is done.
Okay.
Skin,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
It's an action to stand up, right?
Correct.
I'm going to use an action to stand up, and I'm going to use my other action to start reeling the fishing line.
Okay, so you reel the fishing line, and it goes... It doesn't make a sound, but...
It just pops right out.
Pops right out.
Huh. I run. I follow in the literal footsteps of the rest of the party and just start moving.
Selima.
Selima, we need to go!
FYI to everyone watching, they're winning this fight. They're heavily winning this fight. It's just a magical creature that you can't tell how much damage you're doing, so they don't realize that they're winning. It's great. Selima, are you there? Is your mic fucking up again?
Hello? Hello?
There you go.
Hello? Hello, yes, no, I gave my whole turn. No, I flee.
Okay, then Shasha.
Also flees.
He has to stand up
Okay.
for
Sasha
one
stands up,
action, and
and
then
flees. So Sasha's doing an action to stand up.
oh, you are no longer prone. Okay, Ash, you're gone. Runka, I'm assuming you run off the map.
Yep.
Okay, and then the Dark Rider is going to walk over here. And he's going to take one slash at Skin, and one slash at Selima. That is a hit for 1 damage to you, Skin.
Okay. Can I do my thing?
Oh, yes, yes. And a hit for 1 damage to you, Selima. You dodge it. So he walks, the horse steps over and he slashes to one side and then pulls his sword up and slashes to the other. His slash at Skin pulls up nothing as Skin dodges deftly to the side, but then the other one catches Selima in the arm, dealing 1 damage. Skin.
Shit. I'm still running. Yeah, go off the screen.
Okay, so everybody's running off the screen.
Yeah.
Got away safely.
Safely.
And then we go back to here because he's just chasing you all. Pick a new formation, I guess.
I guess it's based on who ran off the screen first. And we go in that descending order, because we've just been running.
Yep.
So, like this? I guess?
Yeah, that works. Where's Ash? Ah.
Way ahead of you.
Ash, it
different
will
order
be
covered.
your turn first.
I'm gonna keep booking it.
Okay. You get off the screen, Runka.
Runka's gonna do the same and keep running.
Okay, he's going to run up. And he's going to do the same thing that he did last time. I'm just gonna tell you all here, like, he's gonna chase you down.
Right.
I'm going to tell you all right now, just for the sake of brevity, stand and fight, please.
Okay.
Because he's just going to chase you until you all are either dead or you kill him.
Well, see, that's the thing.
Trying to fight him, and then he disappeared.
Yeah, we try to fight him, and then he disappears. And then when we attack him, you say nothing happens.
You don't see anything happens.
Yeah, but okay, so that's the same thing to our characters. There's
correct,
and
but also
fighting.
Ash knows that he will chase you down until you are all dead, or you make it away from the plains, which you all will have to run for hours and hours to make it away from the plains.
If
Oh, okay, then that might have changed my actions.
Yeah.
Here. We'll go retcon to here.
Right, and then back to Ash's turn?
Back to Ash's turn.
I'm gonna sneak around and try to hide behind this rock.
Okay. Roll your
sneak roll.
You managed to be hidden behind the rock. And then that would be Runka's turn after that.
Guess Runka's gonna move towards them. And then prepare an evade action.
Okay, then he's going to run up to you, and he's going to do 2 slashes at you. That one will hit. Do your evade. And that one will hit as well.
So, I have to. How does the evade action work?
You roll 1d6, and if you succeed, you don't take any damage. Which
For
you
both
do.
attacks?
You actually you dodged one of them. Roll 1d6 again for the second one. Okay, so the second one, he comes up and he slashes downwards in front, and you dodge to your right, but he comes back down on the other side of the horse, and you were not expecting it, and it just catches you in the arm and does 1 damage.
Alrighty.
Okay, Skin, back to your turn.
Right, okay. I have some lantern oil. I don't have a lantern anymore. I'm going to spend... Okay, here's my action. I'm going to separate myself from the group. I'm going to pour out my lantern oil in a kind of patch around me, wide enough that I'm not going to get burned by it, and then I'm going to light it.
So you just made a circle of fire around you?
Yes.
Okay. Like this?
Yes. That's also my lantern oil out of my inventory. So.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right, Selima.
Wait. Okay, I do spend an action taunting the Pale Rider.
The Pale Rider?
The Dark Rider, sorry.
Okay, Selima.
Alright, Alright, so Selima is... Okay, we rolled back a minute. Let me think here. Can I step over here and give my magic buff to my cat for its next attack?
You can try and buff his next attack. Please explain how.
Okay, cool. I would do so. Selima would approach Shasha and lay hands on the cat, imbuing it with the primal energies of the swamp, giving it more strength and vitality and vigor.
Okay, I will say you have to roll advantage.
Okay. Oops.
It doesn't seem to do anything. You think maybe
okay.
you did something, but it maybe not.
Too far away. Swamp's gone.
Shasha.
Shasha's going to move in and attack.
Normal attack or a maul?
It's a wall.
Okay, so that's going to be 2 hits. He's going to come up and leap up at the horse's throat, and a claw and his jaws hit it. But again, like I said, the horse doesn't move, but it does look like he gets a good rip into it.
Well done.
Ash.
All right, I'm going to try to sneak towards it now while staying hidden.
Directly towards, or
Like, kind of a roundabout. Let me see the...
do the Q thing. Every time you want to like make a change in directions, hit Q again. Okay, go ahead and roll for that. I'm gonna say roll 2d6 actually. You're kind of just like in its eyesight. Yeah, no, it notices you moving up. But you're not it knows where you are, but that's it. You just lose the stealthiness. Hey, Runka.
Munka's gonna attack. It's going to try to drop kick the rider off the horse.
Okay. Okay, so you jump up, and when you jump up, you drop kick the rider, and the rider gets hit, and like its sword and shield fall out of its hands, and it kind of everything just kind of goes in kind of like a bit of slow motion, except for you kick him and then you fall to the ground through the horse as the horse starts to disappear, and this dark you don't really notice this because but you kind of feel the energy dissipating, but the darkness kind of fades away off, and this a separate form appears underneath of and the body is sort of flying away from the force of Runka's kick as an elfin woman actually falls to the ground. That's the wrong thing. Here. And a pair of gauntlets fall directly down to the ground. Dark black as night gauntlets with purplish tendrils of darkness flowing from the hands, from like the holes in the gauntlets. And the Dark Rider is no more, so it would seem.
What?
What the fuck was that?
What the hell?
And there is now an unconscious elf lying here on the road.
Is anyone gonna stop Lunka as she goes to follow up?
I'm gonna run up to the elf if I can.
I'm still in a circle of flame.
Okay,
my self-defense mechanism.
And a small pause as Revenant. Are you there?
No, I've got.
What?
I got to go. It is. You had said. Well, at this exact moment, but I have to declare that.
Okay, no. Yeah, we're 2 minutes over right now. 1 moment.
We'll
we're ending here. I just want to make sure everyone knows that this is the new player.
Intro. Yeah.
This is Revenant. Revenant,
Hello.
please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Burntrevenant. I'm going to be playing Phaedra. I don't really have anything to share other than I doodle.
Oh. Hey, I'm sorry that we.
Can I ask your pronouns real quick?
What?
Revenant.
Yeah, pronouns. Yeah.
Any.
Cool. Thank you.
Cool.
Characters' pronouns are she, her, though.
Okay.
Cool.
And this is where we will be leaving off. I apologize to you, Revenant, that it took so long to get to this point.
Yeah, I'm so
Sorry about that.
I learned something there, and that is that if something doesn't react to getting hit, players will flee in fear.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I've played enough video games to know that means you can't kill it.
No, it was just like a magical creature that didn't feel pain, so... and didn't really... Anyway, yeah, we'll explain more as time goes on when Phaedra wakes up and everything. So thank you, everyone, for coming today. Let's see, is there anyone wants me to raid? If I don't have anyone, let's see. Gumi is on.
No, I don't have anyone.
Let's raid Gumi.
I'm cool with Gummy.
Gumi. Let's go bug Gumi.
Gumi is my favorite Pokemon.
What? Hydrate. Go away.
Get hydrate. I paid for that.
Okay, get the water out of my fucking...
I paid good money for this.
You didn't pay nothing.
Comes the airplane.
Ow! I'm going to punch you in the throat. Sorry about that. Azelith can be a little bitch sometimes. Okay, we are raiding Gumi. Again, thank you everyone for coming and watching. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the bits.
Y'all are wonderful.
Thank you all for playing.
Tune in next week when Revenant plays.
Yes. Again, sorry it took a while, but we got there eventually. Love you all. Have a garbage day.